Run it up. I don't know why it should be pissing me off that like you do be pulling stuff off that I can never wear. And like one day, I want to be that.
It's not something you born with.
Stop! Don't change your voice like you just got a fresh haircut.
It's something you gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? You don't just walk out the pussy fresh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to get fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody get you fresh till you learn to get fresh on your own.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. You're right.
Yeah, I'm smooth, dog.
You sound like you're a little under the weather.
What we doing?
Oh shit.
What we doing?
Probably should figure something out to talk about.
We
gonna check the notes. Check the notes. Check the notes, because I got the thing right there. Got that thing right there. You know what, Shane? I got that thing right there.
I got that thing. I got that diaper money.
What? I got
that diaper money.
I thought you were about to say, like, I got that dog in me. What?
How do you feel about Spotify? Actually, what up, y'all?
Yeah.
This is the suggestion box.
What it do?
I'm your boy, Jashar.
And I'm Mr. Toons.
Monsieur Toons.
Michelle Toons.
You know, here, we like to talk about, some hip-hop.
Everything.
We talk about, like, some music. We talk about comics. All this type of stuff. Just whatever just flies to the dome. Mm-hmm. Like Spotify. How do you feel about Spotify, bro? Do you like the company as is? And how do you feel about how they're planning on changing on how they pay artists going forward? I think it's supposed to start this year.
I mean, I like it. I think that I think I might start using Spotify more then. But I also am an Apple Music person. That's just what I use. I'm a Apple, what would you call those people? I got everything Apple. They conned me. They got me. It started with an iPhone. Went to what I have. You alright?
Yeah, I took my watch off. I wasn't.
Oh, usually.
Yeah, I was like, this the third time this week somebody just snapped my. I was playing. Go ahead.
I was like, damn, you out here in Canton?
Yeah. No, I'm just playing. Ain't nobody running up on. Come on, dog.
Nah, you too tall.
Come on, bro.
Somebody gonna be like, there's gotta be an easier target out there.
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happening. Nah. When I step out the Malibu, you feel me? But anyways, you said how you feel about Spotify?
I'm mad you made a Malibu. Because I was really, for like a split second, I was like, oh, damn, you got a Malibu? Nigga, I know what a Malibu is. Yeah. I know what all generations of Malibus are. Mm-hmm. You cold. I can't.
Good looks done.
You cold, bro. You really made a Malibu sound cold, bro. I was really like, oh, damn, that nigga, where? I ain't seen the Malibu. I know exactly what Malibu you're talking about. I know exactly what Malibu you're talking about. Apple Music. Man, fuck Apple Music. Anyway, I think that...
What's wrong with Apple Music?
Nothing, man. Honestly, they just... Oh, actually, I do got a little beef with Apple Music for a little bit. So, Pete Gang, my girl, wanted to play this song that I made for her.
Church.
She was, like, playing it. It was cool. Then she started running into some issues because she used Apple Music, too. She started running into some issues. And my song was blocked out on her phone. And it was like, can't play song in region... You must be in certain region to play my song. And she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know. So Apple Music, you took like a bunch of streams from my girl, for a song that I made for her. So we got beef.
That's messed up.
I mean, I'd forgive you if you just like, promoted it for me and then put it on like a bunch of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's just me.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute. What song was it?
It was Muse.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
It was blocked out for a minute. She just, like, as of, like, December, I think, was able to play it, like, consistently. Or she wasn't having those issues.
That's wild.
That one hurt.
Yeah, I've never seen that one happen before. Was it saying that...
Wait, was saying it was, like, not in the region. You got to be in a certain region to do it. And I've been noticing that, like, Apple Music has those weird glitches. Now, I don't use Spotify a lot. So I don't know if Spotify glitches also. Okay. But, like...
Nah. Here's how I feel about Spotify. I don't really like them niggas.
Oh.
I really don't.
I was not expecting.
They've been dicking down people for a very long time.
Not the dick down.
It's what is it, like point something of a penny?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
saying?
Like how much they actually per like song. Or
this one I really start getting real mad, bro. Cause like Pharrell came out in the news and he was like, you know how much money, you know how many streams I had on Spotify, and he said like 500 million. You know how much I got paid? Then he said something absurd like 50,000. I'm like 50,000.
That's disgusting.
Off of 500 million streams.
That's disgusting.
This don't make sense. So
now,
I'm like,
is that only on Spotify?
no, Apple Music pays more. Tidal pays more than Apple.
No, yeah, I knew that.
You know
but
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
saying, like, was he talking strictly on, like,
He was
I had
talking
500?
strictly off of Spotify.
Okay, so, like, Pete Game,
What's up?
he's still getting a decent, well, actually, okay.
I mean, he getting a good chunk from these other spots.
That's
you know
still a lot of streams.
But
though.
it's like
That's
he probably did his most of his streams was probably
like his
on
stream revenue
Spotify.
was, his stream revenue.
So it's like, if you banging on Spotify,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, but you're not making the type of money that you can make like if you was banging on Tidal, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong. You're not wrong.
And then on top of that, they said they're gonna stop paying people unless they ain't got 1,000 streams. Me personally, I can't get down with that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
So that means like any Joe Schmo, you just not eligible for payment unless you somehow
really
able to get 1,000 people to listen to your song.
But then on top of that, if you get 1,000, like you said, you're only getting what, like 20 cents?
Probably.
That's gross.
Probably something like that.
That's gross. Because I saw something about YouTube paying people money, or you start monetizing after like 500, something like that. Maybe I'm capping.
Wait, 500 subscribers?
No, streamers.
What?
Something like that.
That's kind of lit.
I don't know. It's either subscribers or streamers. I'm like somebody else.
That's kind of lit. Whatever that is. That's kind of lit. But yeah, man, Spotify be on some bitch shit for a minute, because it's like the only reason Spotify is popular in the first place is artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if
you don't have artists, you can't go to.
Yeah.
You can't go to Spotify if you ain't got artists.
Yeah. But the only thing I will say is they do put your stuff out there on like different stuff without you having to, or like with what do you call those? The playlists. They'll put you on a playlist without you having to like do anything.
Yeah.
Or like Apple Music, you have to find that person.
Oh yeah.
Like they could sneak one of my songs in on a random playlist and somebody will listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
But like, I mean, it won't get the promotion. Like then you got to be listening for a while because you probably got X amount of people already up there also because but
they do have that, because I would say that they do. It is easier to get your song like widely known.
Yeah.
Than Apple Music.
Yeah.
But the fact that they pay what they pay is just so disrespectful to me. That's just how I feel personally.
Yeah, because having to get that many streams just to get 50,000, that's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting. But I mean, if I got that one time,
you said if you got it.
I'm just saying, if you getting that many streams from Spotify, you should be getting close to on Apple Music at least. So then it's like, I also don't know people that use Tidal though. That's the tough thing also. It's like if you know Tidal makes like the most money per artist or whatever. I don't know a single person that uses Tidal. I just met somebody today that used like Amazon Music.
Really?
Yeah, I had never heard of that. Didn't even know Amazon had a music stream.
I had a song that did really well on Tidal. I think I made like $10 off of it.
That's
and I was like,
I don't know why.
It was random because I was like, this song? Because it was.
How'd that
weird.
check come in?
What?
How'd that check come in? Did it just hit your account? Or
no,
was
it just
like...
goes to the distro kid, and then I check my bank to see how much money.
And they was just like, you made $10.
It was like, here's $10 right here, and then I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what song is it? And then it was, shit, what song was it? It was a song I did with Coast Wild.
Mm.
Random. No, it was called Therapy.
Mm.
So I really like Therapy,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it was really received that well.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion. But that song was going off on Tidal, and I was like, that's random as fuck.
It is.
I don't know. Tidal be having they be paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just you're right. There is a problem that nobody is using it like that. That I personally know.
I can't even think of one person.
Can't think of one person
that uses Tidal that I know.
Does Jay-Z still own Tidal?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know who runs that bitch. Honestly.
You think Revolt gonna buy it?
Probably. Somebody's gonna have to, because like I said, nobody I know uses it.
Wait, you think somebody gonna buy Revolt?
You think Napster's gonna buy it?
I don't know, man. Because here's the thing, Jay-Z's not at Tidal.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
It seems like Revolt would be the best move for buying it, but at the same time, Diddy going through a bunch of shit right now. So that's why I was like, who gonna buy Revolt? Because this could be like a whole
I was gonna say,
Pac-Man type deal.
So I've seen some theories though about Jay-Z doing stuff like this, where he'll either, I'm not trying to, Jay-Z, I don't want to, whenever we meet, because we gonna meet, don't take this personally. But there's some rumors, some theories about how Jay-Z made it to the top, and like he's a very above average. He's a very good rapper, but he's also like done really well, like business wise, and people have theories as to like how he got up there. Like he might have ixnayed some people, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Stuff that he did to get Beyonce was a little.
What did he do to get Beyonce?
I heard Beyonce was kind of young. I also heard that Beyonce and Aaliyah had a beef, and I heard that Jay-Z might have had something to do with Aaliyah's. You know what I'm saying?
What?
This is just a
theory.
This is all for entertainment purposes.
Podcast theory.
Just podcasty stuff. Nothing set in stone. Nothing real that we know of.
That's kind of freaky, dude, man.
But I mean, it's like stuff.
It's kind of like
sounding
like the same vein of like what they saying with Diddy right now.
Right, and like now Diddy's just getting exposed, and he got caught because people were doing the same thing with Diddy, where they're like, "Oh, there's no way Diddy would do what he did." My mom, look,
Diddy wouldn't do what he did.
Yep. My mom was like, and this was there was this rumor going around for a while, like, and I was telling my mom was like, you know, I'm gonna send your song out to Puffy, blah 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 blah. I was like, Mom, I ain't messing with Puffy. I heard a whole bunch of stuff about it. She was like, what you mean? You don't know who Puffy is, blah 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 blah. I was like, I don't, but I hear some stuff from artists saying X, Y, and Z about him, yada yada. Me and my mom.
Does your mama know Puffy?
She act like she do. She also thinks she act like she know Fat Joe. Like she
know Fat Joe?
She act like she know Jay-Z or not Jay-Z.
Do she know these people?
No. If she did, you think we'd be? We would be gone. She be DMing them though, like she know them. That's why I love my mama. She be sending all my music to these people. Love you, Mom. She tries her best. She does a little, you know what I mean. But she really do be DMing them. I listen to my baby's song. And you know they look at it like, who is this lady?
That's so cute.
I love you, Mom.
So cute.
Thank you for that. But she really thought like Diddy was like that guy. He was a cool dude. Yeah. She thought he was gonna be my ticket out, and he would only be my ticket in to a penitentiary.
Oh wow!
So, and I ain't doing that.
Oh wow!
I ain't going to jail. You can't have my booty. You can't have it.
Oh wow! Yeah, man, I done heard some stories, man. I was watching this one video of this guy who was in this group. I forget the name of the group. It was like he wasn't
like making the band.
I don't think he was in the group. He was with the dude who Shy Glizzy. You know Shy Glizzy?
I thought you said Shot Glizzy. I was like,
no. You know who Shy Glizzy is?
I think so.
He did that song. I feel like I'm a man.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I guess he like boys with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that they was in the studio with Wale one time.
Oh, and he was hanging. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
hanging
about.
Wale outside
by
the
his
window,
ankles, like
by his ankles. The dude was like, "No, I knew it was Wale because I recognized the sneakers."
Yeah.
those were some very impressionable sneakers. And I was like,
that's messed up. And he was trying to, I don't like how some dudes be trying to like act like they don't know who people are. You know who Wale is. And then,
yeah, that's
but
wild.
also, to dangle a dude out by his ankles, a grown man.
Dad and I heard about them bombing Kid Cudi's car and
yeah, tried to set him up.
Ooh, that boy
And
innocent
it all
stuff.
started because they think that Puffy's the reason for Biggie dying.
I've been saying that for years.
It only makes sense.
I've been saying it.
This is all conspiracies, but
conspiracy theories.
look, I think that when one person, like, okay, you know how everybody was jumping on Carol Baskin and was like, oh, she definitely killed her husband.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why people think that is because why was she the only person benefiting from his death?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Diddy. Biggie dies. Why does dude get all of his royalties? All the stuff to his album that dropped after he died? He got all of that. And then he used that money to make, what's it called? Big Boy? Or what's the brand or the thing?
Oh, you talking about what?
His production.
Sean John?
All of it.
Oh.
Pretty much used Biggie's
right.
music to everything.
Because it did seem like he just had like this big explosion, like right after Biggie passed. And it's like, it's smart. All you got to do is do like a Biggie R.I.P. memorial or do a I'm missing you song type.
That's what he did.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that song got him millions and millions on. So it's like, it makes sense because, like, you know, when Tupac died, like, I didn't feel like anybody really blew up like that off of Tupac. Off of Tupac's back, I mean. But it's like, with Biggie, Diddy just went up there, man. It was kind of weird.
And even the stuff with Pac, I think, like, Suge tried to do control-y things with that. And I think that, low-key, I think Suge and Diddy was working together.
Really?
That's my theory. It's just my theory. You can tell me I'm wrong. Why they ain't go after each other?
Wow.
Just saying. Wow. And then they all cool and stuff. Like, oh, yeah. That's my
Diddy and
dog.
Suge is cool?
I guess. They ain't kill each other. Look, somebody slide on my dude. I have money. I'm not saying, look, I ain't saying I'm going to do something criminal. But look, if somebody took you out the game, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else getting fucked up.
Right.
That's just real.
Oh, I didn't even think about it like that.
He ain't even try to slide. He didn't say nothing bad about Sugar after that.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? And you got all this power. And here's the other thing is why...
Because he like got scary power at this point.
And why you got all these resources, but you ain't one time be like, oh, damn, let's find out what happened to Big. Let's find out what really happened to Big. Now you're just saying, oh, I miss you. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Whatever they said that nigga did, the nigga did.
I'm convinced. No.
Shit, man. I seen enough. I seen the Diddy curse. Yo, this actually... I was on Twitter one time.
Yeah.
And I posted something about the Diddy curse.
Yeah.
And I listed like 6 rappers.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Black Rob. Black Rob got in my ass on Twitter.
You had a whole Twitter beef because...
Black Rob, bro.
Yeah.
The Black Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm still doing this shit. Ain't no Diddy curse, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a show this weekend. I was like, damn, all right. Well, then maybe it didn't affect you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But this shit happened over the Diddy curse. I think this shit is a very real thing.
Well, because you see a lot of people that come from Diddy are like either one-hit wonders, or just like.
But I think he caught on to it, and then he decided to keep a couple of them around, i.e. MGK, i.e. French Montana. Because them dudes have actually stayed around for a while.
Yeah, and I think that's a little different because they also he's like, I feel like he throws these people out there, test the waters, see what people think. And if they don't get, like, I think MGK had something that was marketable. And I think French Montana had something that was marketable. Just him going, hey, on a song, I guess people love that. And, like, it worked. And so I think that kind of helped.
French Montana got some track.
He do. I will say that. But, I don't know. I'm not the biggest French Montana fan. But he has hits, though.
You hate everybody.
I don't hate everybody.
Damn.
My girl called me a hater one time.
Damn.
She was like, you a hater. And I was like, I'm not a hater. I want everybody to get what they deserve.
Damn.
And that comes off wrong. No, that comes off wrong.
Damn.
But I mean, like, I think you deserve to be a celebrity. I think you deserve to be one of the best musicians of all time.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
That's real sweet.
I don't know glazing shit. I'm just saying, like, I think you should be up there.
I feel real
because
special.
I think you got talent. I think a lot of artists that got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of like unknown people deserve whatever they get.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of artists that are out there.
Hey yo,
that don't deserve what they got.
Thanks, nigga.
Because that shit be pissing me off.
I appreciate it. You're right. I do be feeling the same way. But it's like at this point, sometimes I'll see some people who's been in the game for like so many years, and obviously they not at the level of like a J. Cole, a Kendrick, or a Drake or something like that. But they consistently do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I respect that shit.
You sounded like you was quoting J. Cole. Because J. Cole's like, sometimes you gotta do it at the level that you do it just to show them the way you do it.
No, but like seriously, like there's artists out here, who've been doing this shit for Fabulous. Fabulous is cold as fuck.
I like Fab.
Still putting out tracks, cold as fuck, lyrical, pristine. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I also like a Playboy Cardi.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Playboy Cardi is not on the same lyrical, you know, competitiveness to Fabulous by any means.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a different branch.
But it's like, I think maybe it's like I like different vibes of music.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm saying like, how do I say this? What I'm trying to say is that I took an edible. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is there's different vibes and shit. So it's hard for me to like, you know, put people in different types of tiers and shit because of different types of waves that I be fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Did that make sense?
Yeah, no, it made sense.
All right, because
I love how, because I be doing the same thing when I'm faded, is, you know how, like, if you driving and you can't see, so you turn the radio down, you couldn't talk, so you had to take your glasses off. Because that for some reason was a buffer for you. You was like, hold on, it's stopping my words from coming out. Let me take.
No, low key, that shit worked too, bro.
Man, because you got it out. I'm proud of you. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't understand why it was that hard.
You did it. You made it. You made it through. You was like getting up
Man,
that hill.
You the realest, bro. You the realest.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Where like there are different tiers, and that's why I think it's like it's all about marketability, though. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. Like,
I appreciate you, bro. That was real. Thanks, dog.
Yeah, whatever.
But what was you saying about marketability?
It's just like about like I think that different branches that you were talking about, I think has to do a lot with like the market and how many people are in that market. So like how we were talking about like Fab, I think that we can appreciate and like Fab because we also like rap music. There are artists that I think are transversal. I don't know.
Transversal?
Multifaceted? No.
Multifaceted?
I don't know.
Multi-platinum?
They are adaptable in different
different
people's So like even if they're not using like a different type of genre or brand or whatever, because they're rapping, like MGK was like in high school, I think it was, when he made Wild Boy, everybody was getting hyped.
That shit was hard.
White people, black people.
That shit was
you know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting hyped because that was like the type of brand that was like marketing toward. But like then there's like Fab, where Fab is just straight rapping, and if you're not like in a like if rap music isn't your music, you're not gonna really mess with Fab. That's my opinion. But then you got people like Tory Lanez, actually even like French Montana. French Montana has like a little bit of a different tone in his voice that makes him marketable to different things like pop music. He can kind of touch that demographic a little bit.
I think he should stay in that demographic, personally.
I ain't think he had bars like that, low key.
Yeah, he been getting back to like the rapidy rap songs, and I'm just like, I think he should just stay in the pop lane. I think that would be so hard for him, cause like the tracks he got with Drake, those pop joints, go hard on 95.5. You know what I'm saying?
They do. I
think that's his bag right there, and his bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he could do that shit for real. Me personally.
Yeah, no, and that's why I think a lot of these artists, they do find that niche, and then they're like, this is what's selling. Like Travis Scott, I think Travis Scott found like this is what's marketing to everybody, and I'm gonna stay in that lane as long as I can. And then he did, and then people got tired of it, and then you see like when people after you have like the Migos for like 2 albums, at least maybe I'd even argue 3, where like those guys
tapes.
Yeah, but then you start throwing some other stuff. So like you had 3 albums of the same stuff around like the same, just like ad libs and good like hype music, dance music.
Yeah,
people started to get sick of it. Then they started having their issues and stuff, trying to branch off and doing stuff. Then less people started listening to them. You know what I mean? So it's like you want to stay relevant and find your niche, but like the reason that a lot of these other artists have like longevity, and why I think that they have like the credit that they deserve, like you said, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake is there. Well, Drake's a little different for me, but I think that they have this longevity is because they're adaptable. So like with the times and stuff, like they're moving around, which is why I also have questions about Jay-Z, because Jay-Z doesn't really adapt to.
He sure doesn't.
Kept that same flow since the 90s.
Yeah, but as you can see, his numbers don't go like that every time he drop.
Nah.
It's like the core fan base, kind of fuck with it.
Old niggas.
Yeah. So
it's just old niggas, bro. They be until they die.
Yeah.
He got a little buffer.
Everybody like that. Everybody like that. Your artist gets old, you get old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People gonna live and die by Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Nigga gonna be 56. Yeah! Hitting the dance and whatnot, and people gonna be like, "What the fuck is this, bro?
What y'all know about this?
What y'all know about this? What y'all know? Like, this shit is not gonna go in 50 years.
Nah.
But that's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody got like they core fan base like that.
Well, now I'm curious how some of this music will actually adapt later. So like, as in like the longevity of some of these songs. So like, something I was thinking about recently, because Taylor Swift was trying to swag surf, and
she was swag surfing?
She tried, and so did
she
a lot
actually
of people.
did it. Did she do it?
She actually, and I will say this about Taylor, she was the best one, like
in the group of white people.
Yes.
Wow.
And it was
I wasn't trying to be so blunt.
Yeah, but like I was trying to be. Yeah, it was like it was just a lot of people, and like I don't think people knew. And she actually was kind of like, I think she knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing a little hand thing.
Yeah.
She knew it. Nobody else. Everybody else was like, Taylor Swift is bobbing. We're gonna bob too. It's like it's not a bob. It's not a bob. It's a swag surf.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a dance. You gotta have.
I feel like you gotta weave with it too.
You gotta like have a little rhythm to it. Like when they do the fake out, when they go back. You know what I'm saying? When you go back and forth with it, and it's like it's different. But like, I didn't think that like dances like that would maintain the way that they have. True.
Because I remember the summer that shit came out,
and
that shit was hard as fuck. And I was like, so was like Laffy Taffy. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear people like playing Laffy Taffy as much anymore.
But like Soulja Boy plays everywhere.
Yeah, Soulja Boy. I didn't think that one was gonna do it either. I first heard that, I was like, this is trash to my ears. I'm sorry, Soulja. Don't come for me, Soulja. Don't come for me, Soulja. But that's personally what I thought at the time. Because I was making the type of music I was making at the time.
Right.
And I was like, man, this shit is garbage. This shit is new.
You were making music back then?
Yeah.
Oh.
What time was it? When was that?
I was in middle school.
When was it? What year was that?
2008? Right? No. Maybe it was high school. It was like 2009, 10.
2009, I want to say it was 2008.
Damn. Yeah. Been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why you niggas so cold. That's why I can do this shit.
That's true. It's true.
You're right, bro. I am cocky, dog.
I need help.
I need some help, bro.
It's okay, man.
I need to work.
I don't think you're cocky. I
gotta work on me.
I think I think the difference between cocky and confident is like if you were to be cocky and be like, you ain't shit, nigga. I've been in the game for this long. Fuck you. True. In my face with it. I'd be like, nah, Cocky ass niggas. Like, I don't know what to say. I just be like, shut the fuck up, cocky ass nigga. But like, no, I think that
I be going through some things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I be going through some things.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You're
I'm
right.
just saying.
It's the music.
No, the music coming.
Yeah,
the music coming. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Anita Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? It's coming.
This Drake fan over here.
It's coming. Anita Maxwell.
Anita Maxwell.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
never letting that live. And like, what's crazy is he be doing so much embarrassing stuff. Niggas just let it ride. I ain't never
I
seen
ain't think
somebody.
that shit was embarrassing. I thought that shit was funny.
To me, that shit weird.
Anita Maxwell. Anita Maxwell.
That's like not the only weird thing that he's
That shit
done.
is
Like,
goofy to
but
me.
he's just weird. Did you hear about his cat?
What about his cat?
Did you see the video about him talking about his cat or something? I don't know, man. I don't remember it, but I looked at it and I was like, he's so fucking cringy. That's what it is. It's not even embarrassing. It's just sometimes it's cringy, and I just can't do it. But anybody else does something like that, they're canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like another artist does something.
Like 21 Savage. Well, 21 Savage can't be canceled anymore, man. He got like R&B songs he been singing on the line.
And his last album, I liked a lot. This most recent one,
I only listened to one of the songs on it.
You might want.
He got tracks on it.
Was it the one with Drake on it? Was Drake in that album actually?
I don't know.
I feel like
Drake was probably on. You listened to the album. Why can't you tell me?
Because it was like 20 songs. I don't remember all 20 songs. I remember that of the songs that I did listen to, I think I listened to about half of it.
Y'all niggas need to stop with 20 songs on a fucking album.
Can we go back to 10 songs?
Y'all niggas gotta stop. I want 10 to 14 max.
Yeah, I was gonna say 12 might be the perfect sweet spot.
Right there.
And let's do like with a theme. Cause like, I'm gonna talk about your boy, Drake. Can you just do something new? And like, just sometimes you be having like, let me use this same exact beat and BPM and all this stuff in this song and just keep making, copy and paste in almost every album. I just want something. And if you gonna do that, go back to real old Drake. First album, second album, Drake. Go back to, I don't even know what song. But like, there's just do better. Just do better. That's all. But yeah, let's go back to those. Like I said, 12's the sweet spot. I'm hurt, man, because I was like a Drake fan like way back in the day, and then I think I was a Drake fan up until when it wasn't cool. Like now it's cool. I don't know why. Like how like maybe it was just because I was light skinned. People would be like, "Of course you're a Drake fan."
Oh.
I got a lot of grief for being a Drake fan growing up.
No, I've always gotten that because he was soft when he came out.
Yeah.
And then he hit that sweet spot of being hard as fuck.
Yeah. And then people was like, "Wait."
When him and Future did the album.
Oh yeah.
Around that time, Drake was
stuff,
untouchable. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like it's back into that little area where it's like you like Drake.
Yeah, because like I think
damn, bro.
Views was okay to me. I think
Views wasn't nothing was the same. Nothing was the same was that album for me.
Yeah. But then every album after that I didn't like after Views.
Yeah.
There's like I think there's one that I liked recently that I was like, yeah.
I like For All the Dogs. Yeah. He has some tracks on.
What's the one with the pregnant bitches on it?
That's what is that one called?
I don't know. He just put some out. So many out.
It's Pregnant Bitches. I know what you're talking about. The emojis.
But that one only had, and that's so, so lazy, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Like you've got so much money, and we talked about this last year. It's like you have all these resources and people and stuff like that. There's no reason your production should be trash. Like your production, your, what do you call it? The album arts, none of that should be trash.
Here's the thing. I will argue that it's genius.
Why?
Because I've been noticing Kanye West be on the same wave. There was this one era where he was known for having fire-ass album covers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Kanye West. Mm-hmm. And then
808 and Heartbreak. I love that one. Just that little heart.
Cold. Graduation was cold.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even the one for Yeezus,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a CD. It was a dope concept. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then he took a picture of the mountain right. You know, sorry, I'm bipolar. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And then everything, you know, the one after that was like, what was it?
Life of Pablo? Was that after that?
No, Life of Pablo came before that one.
Yeah.
And that one was kind of weird.
That one was different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the thing with Drake is that he knew people was gonna be like, "Yo, this shit look lazy," but they gonna be talking about it. They gonna be like, "Yo, this the emoji cover album." Because out of the last 3 Drake albums covers, which one do you remember?
That one.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Because like I only remember For All the Dogs because first off it just came out. Second off because it's Sun Druid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
that's why I didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Respectfully to Adonis.
With the dog on it?
Yeah. And that album, but that one, like a lot of his albums, I feel like I'll listen to the whole album and then I'll pick 3 songs.
Yeah.
That's where I get stuck.
I'm usually like a 6 to 8 song sweet spot.
Yeah. And I think like usually that's what makes like a good album to me. Is if you can
weird,
get to like 6 songs. But that's
like
why I think a lot of
those
out
of like 22 songs.
Yeah.
It's still.
But that's the other thing too. Is like if you compact. Okay, Chris Brown, why you drop the 70 song album? I think I got through 10, and then I saw that there was so many more, and I had to stop.
You know what? He's done it like 3 or 4 times, right?
I don't.
3 or 4 times. The first time I remember, no, he did it on Heartbreak on a Full Moon. When I first heard that one, I was like, the title track is fire. Mm-hmm. I want to say there was maybe like 2 or 3 songs that wound up being singles that was fired, and I was just done with it because that one like had like 40-something tracks to it.
Yeah.
Then he came out with Indigo.
Yeah.
And I feel like I still haven't listened to that whole album.
But I think that one had like 30 years.
But it's got so much fucking heat on that shit that it's a fire-ass album.
Yeah. And that's why I just want people, because I think one of the albums that I'm talking about with the 60 song album, he got repetitive. Yeah. Like and that's when I had to stop because I would like skip through a song and then I'd be like, the first 10 songs I think all sounded like unique. But then that second 10 songs, it sounded like copy and paste from these songs, but you're saying different stuff now. And I was like, I don't want to listen to a whole album of like the same stuff. Like you start running out of, and that's why like I want to go back to those shorter albums because one, if you can do that, send it to somebody and be like, of these 60 songs, pick the top 10 best ones. And that whole album would be gas. Straight up gas. Yeah. I'm tired of just like these, and then having more concepts with them so they all fit like a vibe, like tell a story. I like those. I like what Kendrick Lamar does. That's a little biased.
Well, see, like with the problem with that is because like I want the 12 song album too, but we're in the content age right now, which is why people is doing like 20 plus songs every time they drop because they like, I need you to listen to as many of these songs as possible so you can remember what my name is. Yeah. Next time I'm coming to your city.
But then you can break it up even then because remember like, who was it? A Boogie dropped like 3 albums in a year and a half.
Yeah.
But like they were broken up. Yeah. To where I wasn't like irritated.
I also think that's not a good plan though. Because when you come down to the marketing budget, if you got a marketing budget for one album and then you split that one album into 3, you can't go big with 3. You go big with 1 and then your budget's gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that it should be that way. But it's like people like will look at 10 seconds and then like swipe.
But like that makes me want, because like I feel like if you have a good enough following, like if your music is good enough, and like I think Chris Brown, that's why I think he's in a different tier where he could drop a 60 song album and knows like somebody gonna listen to all 60 of these songs. But like if you not there and you don't have like the budget or the following, I think that's a good way to like maintain that, and like you put like a little bit here. So like this album's good, and that's why I'm saying like you gotta have a good album. And if people are all saying like that first one, especially if you push that one hard, and everybody's like, oh, this is a really good album or even a great album, you could drop another album that year, and they'd be like, oh shit, he dropped another one. And then you don't even have to market as hard as you did the first time because now people just word of mouth is doing it.
That makes sense. Justin Timberlake did that with 2020 Experience.
Mm-hmm.
At first, 2020 was gas.
I like him a lot.
Yo, he about to come out with some new shit. You been seeing him promote it?
Mm.
You haven't seen him promote it? What's happening? You said you was for Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, but
what
like because then there's like moments where I'm like frustrated with him.
Why?
Because like what was that one where he had Filthy on it? I like that song.
Oh yeah.
But he had that was
like, Man in the Woods, right?
Yeah. And he has like some there's like a niche that he has.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes he tries to get away from that niche. And I liked the funky thing that he was doing for a minute. And then I liked when he does his R&B stuff. But then what was the most recent project? Was that his most recent project?
Yeah.
There were some songs on that album I was just like, what is this?
Why are you so loud?
Calm down. But there was just some stuff.
Actually I didn't like that album.
You see what I'm saying?
Which is crazy because I like every album he's put out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Until then.
I didn't like his albums. I'll like song, and I mean I'll really like songs. But then there's just other stuff that he has where I'm just like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And that could just be personal preference, but I think you could just do more. And find that. That's why I'm saying some of those albums where they're just so far stretched out, and then you just got too much stuff going on. That's why if I want to listen to an album, let's say you have an album with just straight vibes. The reason I think that Drake's album Take Care did so well is it all fit within
it felt like a theme.
Story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Good Kid, Mad City. That had a theme, and all of his albums have a theme, but that one to me felt like it really was a story. You had vibes, but all the vibes still fit to the story.
Yeah, for some reason, listening to that album, I felt like when I listened to it and sat down, and I was vibing. It felt like I was in black and white Compton. It's it had a whole visual situation going on. Because I keep thinking about Backseat
Freestyle.
Yeah, Backseat Freestyle. That boy was hard.
Hard.
Also in a black and white video.
Yeah. And I think it also just doesn't help that consumers suck now. Respectfully to all of you, but y'all suck.
Or disrespectfully, because
y'all making it harder for all of us.
Why y'all letting some of these people fly like they flying?
Some trash, bro. Ice Spice.
I actually like Ice Spice.
No. You think you the shit? You not even the fart? That's a...
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You like that?
I don't like that song. I personally like Ice Spice.
I did hear one time, because this actually sat with me. Somebody said, if you like Pop Smoke and you don't like Ice Spice, you're sexist. And they said it's because Ice Spice and Pop Smoke are essentially the same person, just Pop Smoke got a deep voice. And so listen to Ice Spice's music with a deep voice or something like that, it's Pop Smoke. Damn. If he was you think you the shit, bitch? You're not even the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or what's that one song that she blew up on? Somebody did a deep voice. Yeah. There's a whole the nigga munch. You wanna eat it, she eat it for lunch. Something fun.
Oh wow.
Maybe
I did like
a man. If you listen to it like that, I'll be like, yo, wait a minute. And that kind of threw me. So
all right, well, I kind of like Pop Smoke.
I like Pop Smoke.
I also kind of like
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah, R.I.P. I kind of like her.
Yeah.
I'm not a big old fan or anything because I don't have any songs downloaded by her yet.
Yeah.
But based off of her personality and her vibe and how she working, I think she cool.
Yeah. We're gonna have to shelf that because now we're starting to get into talent, likability, or what is better in the industry, talent, or just being marketable, or and where's that line getting blurred, and why do people?
Oh, it's getting real blurred,
man.
Because it's crazy. There's a lot of likable people out here who's trash, or just okay at music.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow, I'm sorry.
Bro, and his production team goes crazy. Like, all his
They're
beats.
crazy. And it's like, he's not trash.
No.
But I don't think he's as good as the light they're putting him in.
Nah. And the way he blew up.
No disrespect, Jack Harlow. Because he seemed cool as fuck. I would love to hang out with this dude sometime.
Yeah. But
love to kick it with Jack Harlow.
Man, that, did you see that Thanksgiving performance?
I did.
On,
I heard about it.
Game? Poor guy.
I heard about it. I was like, damn, bro. Why you do that?
In the city too, in
bro.
the city, bro.
In the city, on the song that you was mentioning too.
Yeah. That hurt. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about this next week.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to hear more, let us know in the comments. If you got some opinions on the stuff that we said, you can say them all. We'll throw them in the suggestion box.
In the suggestion box.
Let's go. Bless. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell on that button so you know every time we're about to drop.
And if you liked what you saw, if you got your own opinions, you can form them in the comment section below, and we'll put it in the suggestion box.
The suggestion box!